from where you stopped, you said business owners should know when to walk away. Now, come to imagine when the business owner does not have any cash. He knows in the next 6 months, I'm out of cash. There's nobody to run to. At that stage, what do you think he can do?
The truth is, capital is done properly. It's emotionless, right? You are not going to allocate capital to someone because they are desperate or out of the kindness of your heart. That is not necessarily how this space works. I'm saying that because you need to identify as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, you must exhaust all other alternatives before you go approach, for example, a bank. Say you want to take money from a bank today now. With MPR at 26.5%, you're looking at what, 30, 31%. That kind of interest rates, you would have to have a business that is generating a really, really high level of cash flow to be able to meet that, to pay back that debt. Okay, so you've exhausted your own cash. Then you look for angel investors. These are family members, relatives, friends that you can raise the funding from. You want to exhaust all options before you approach anyone that's going to give you expensive capital. Otherwise, the sustainability of your business will be jeopardized. So, the market can be tough. The reality is reality. If you have a business that you have cash flow issues in a short time, if you go meet any capital allocator for money, they are going to factor that into how they value your business and into the rates or the terms that they give you.
You spoke about social capital.
Yes.
In Nigeria today, we know social capital itself has a shadow side.
Yes.
Where, contracts getting awarded to the wrong people, how due diligence gets with nepotism and the rest. At what point does social capital stop being a business asset?
Social capital, it's actually like a tree. If anybody has done these businesses where you say you bring one person and now brings another person and now bring another person, those multi-level marketing businesses, I think that's how social capital works, right? So if the roots of your social capital is damaged, everything built on that structure is damaged. Social capital is usually transient, and sometimes some person might be very relevant now, and in some case, in the next few years, the person is also relevant again. So you also have to keep checking and auditing your social capital. Same way you audit your finances, audit your relationships too.
It's very important, social capital, because there are people you have on your board that will help you get into rooms that otherwise you couldn't get into. But like he's saying, it can be a two-edged sword, depending on the type of social capital that you have. Because for them to have that high profile, they probably have one or two detractors as well. So social capital is great, but you just need to be mindful of the particular capital you are leveraging because it could be a two-edged sword.
Now, Mr. Tumi, you said something during your presentation that you back the person first, integrity. Now, how do you test integrity in a short time?
Integrity, it's, how do you say it? You can't prove a false negative. You have some you have to take on trust, but then you go by, I already mentioned, you do reference check. You check their background, their antecedents. Are they people that have demonstrated integrity in their previous lines of work? And integrity is also dynamic. Because someone has integrity today, doesn't mean they don't face certain challenges and then they're unable to stand and then they fall short. So in a short time, it's some of it is still taken as a risk. In everything that we do, there's a risk element. So that integrity just happens to be the biggest component of the risk you are taking when you're allocating capital. In a short time, you can never know for certain. Just do your due diligence. You do as much search as you can, and then the rest is risk.
Thank you very much. I believe many people will approach you after this. Thank you so much.